Hey guys, William Murfitt here, and today is the first day of my mini rebuild, take 2. So it's Friday. I work from home on Fridays, which is fantastic. So at my lunch, the plan was to get the subframe out from like storage and start stripping it down, ready to be cleaned up and painted. I've looked at the prices of shot blasting and powder coating, and I've opted for a grinder, wire wheel, and maybe a coat of hammerite. So like some nice shiny gloss paint. The quality may not be quite as good or anywhere near the sort of standard of the shot blasting and the powder coating, but I'm doing this rebuild on a very tight budget. I've already pretty much blown the entire budget I didn't have at Bingley Hall buying the suspension part. So yeah, I'm going to try and get it on the road and keep it to a good standard as cheaply as possible. But when I say cheap, I don't mean I'm going to just cut corners. I mean that I'm going to do the job as well as possible, make it as obviously as safe as possible, but just have to, you know, do a little bit of DIY here and there to try and save the pennies. So yeah, first job was to get the subframe out. Second job was to get my suspension cone tool to compress the cone up to release the top arm. Turns out I haven't actually got that tool, so I'm on the way to a friend's house because I lent him my cone tools. I know he's done some work on his minis over the Christmas period. So yeah, I'm going to go get them back. I have a little gift here for him following the Wirral to Llandudno run, so that's quite cool. I'm really looking forward to handing that over. So yeah, let's head over to his garage and hopefully, I don't think so, but hopefully he's got his minis out. We'll have a quick look at those. So yeah, let's get going.
Without you, I remember myself, my name. Forgot about all you tried to change. Familiar was the sound of your voice as I continue to walk on by. It has been a year and now I'm living on the line.
Alan, extremely busy. He was in the middle of repainting a Mini, so this boat's really bumpy. So I've got my cone compressor. I've dropped off the present I got in, which was a picture of his Mini at the Wirral to Llandudno run back in January, so last month. I'm saying back in like it was a long time ago. It was only a few weeks, so yeah. Okay, so this subframe here isn't the subframe from this car, but it is a subframe that I've purchased recently. So I'm going to go through the bits that I've got and the bits I'm going to be replacing, and hopefully we'll be able to work out what we're going to be doing. Strip it all down so this is a bare subframe by the end of this evening, ready for cleaning up tomorrow, maybe over the weekend. So first of all, the most important thing that's faulty really is these. These are the suspension cones. So they're going to be coming out. You need a tool down here to release the pressure, and then it takes off the pressure off the cone, or compresses the cone. It releases the trumpet off the knuckle. I've got a bearing kit that goes from here through this tower, and I've also got various other bits and pieces as well for cleaning up here. I've got the front subframe mounts here. I've got the engine mounts that go here, and I've got the rear subframe mounts that goes back here and back here. So let's just start with one side. I'm going to put a hyperlapse on because these are cool. And yeah, let's just get stuck in. And when I start putting it all back together, I think I'll give more of an in-depth of what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. But for now, let's just get this stripped, ready for paint.
Was the sound of your voice as I continue to walk on by. It has been a year and now without you. That I'm better off right here without you. That I'm better off right here without you. Forgetful, I admit that I've lost my place. My memory's gone erased.
This sensation, it's like -3 out here, but I am absolutely sweating. So everything's off. There's a few things I need to sort. So one of the tie bar nuts is stuck in my socket, so I need to get that out. There is a bolt here, which the sleeve here is absolutely seized, so I'm just going to cut that off. That's for like a lower engine steady. I need to get the lower bump stops off, the upper bump stops off, and then I can start cleaning this up, and this front subframe mount. But I think I'm going to leave it there for now. So yeah, this is part 1 of the subframe strip down, and then going to do part 2, which is going to be the cleanup, part 3, which is going to start to build it up. And when I build it up, I'm going to go a little bit slower, go step by step of how to do things and what things are for and how they work, etc, etc. Hopefully, giving you guys a bit of knowledge as well. And if you've never done this job, hopefully do it a little bit slower so you guys can see exactly what sort of goes in and what needs to be done. So before I sign off today, I just wanted to say I've just ordered off the internet a metal board with all the torque settings for the minis. This is from Essex Mini. If you go over and check out his page, he's got a link to his website, and I'll leave a link down below. It's like £17.50, but it's metal, it's wipe clean. You can have it there in your workshop, in your garage, you know, in your toolbox. So if you ever need any torque settings, so you know, if I'm doing low ball joints, hub nuts, wheel studs, if I'm doing some engine work, I can just refer to that sheet. It's absolutely fantastic. So hopefully that will be here in the next few days. I'm going to show you guys that. So check out Essex Mini's website. I think it's called Etch It UK, but I will leave a link in the description below. In fact, I'll put it here. So go check that out. He's got some other really cool signs as well. So yeah, hopefully there's something there that you guys like, and yeah, go check it out and send your sort of sign request his way. So that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.